Multiple ways. One is I peruse the write-up not knowing prior to the interview schedule. And I make a matrix list of what I think are the companies that have some need that lines up with my company. And I have that and I score that list based on my scoring. Then I get the list of the actual interviews who signed up. Then you move it around and you readjust and you study what you're going to meet with. Same way. An example is Blue Origin. We have no bona fide work to do for them, but it was an awesome meeting. The face to the name, to see what they're doing, the passion they have for their work. Great, very good. I would not have want to have missed that interview, for instance, and there were several like that. Well, the research, we go on to the website of each company and I have thick printed out pages so I can carry it with me to read it on the way and not take the risk of losing it. And then you just study what they're making, what they're doing, how to ask maybe questions that are insightful, maybe not so much as respectful, that you've put some time into studying their portfolio. I think it's important. If I were them, I would think that's important. That's what I do. I say hello, I reach out, shake their hand, big smile, come on in, let me talk to you. What can we do for you? What keeps you up at night? Let's talk about that. Well, I got a lot of stuff keeps me up at night. What do you do? Okay, well, let's walk through it. That's how we do it. We just roll through. There were no two things identical how I went through each interview. They were as different as the person that showed up. It's just the way it is. You kind of got to feel your way through it. And I'll tell you, frankly, early on, I didn't do as well as I did later on. So you sort of learn. That's just the way it is. Assertively, here's what we can do. We do this work. This body of work are solutions. If you have things that you need, our team can provide you solutions. Reach out. Here's my card. Please call. I'll follow up with you in 1 to 2 weeks. And so I leave it with that. I will follow up with them. We say, hey, okay, so we're coming up to July 4th week, next week. After that holiday, I'll be reaching out to you. Want to check in, make sure, just to say hi and thank you. We appreciate you taking the time to be here. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. That's how I do it. So they know they're going to hear from me, whether they really want to or not. Tom Reed told me that. Follow up with it. He's a good trainer. Knowing ahead of time who I was meeting, tracking them down. I have to wear my glasses to read who it is because I can't see without it. Okay, hey, we're going to meet in a little. Yeah, we're going to meet in a little bit. Hey, what do you do? And so you start talking. It's your first time in Vegas? No. Have you been here? What are you doing? All that stuff. You're traveling alone? You're traveling with family? What's going on? So that's the kind of talk. In the on-side. In the on-side, when they come to the meeting, we already made the contact. Thank you for coming over. That's it. It's extremely insightful. Not only what their focus is in the presentation, but the Q&A after speaks volumes. It's the whole story. Without the Q&A, it's half the picture, right? It's a one-way, not dialogue. The follow-up Q&A, it tells you who you're dealing with. Yeah. Plus, it gives you some insight into their world of how they think. They want to work 4 10-hour weeks, they want to do 5 10-hour, whatever it is. You get an idea of what their mentality is on that item. It's insight. Yeah, nothing better than having good intel and insight into a potential client. If nothing else, it's respect for the human being. That you're here, I listened, and here's what I heard, okay?